Thanks for staying with us. Implementation of Nigeria's gender policy is set to be critical in correcting noticeable exclusion of women, children, and the vulnerable group in the nation polity. The Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Women Affairs, Mrs. Monilola UDOH, made the statement during a dissemination and sensitization workshop on the revised national gender policy implementation in the North Central Geopolitical of the Federation Zone 2021 to 2026 in Abuja. Our correspondent Rosemary Kokotega was there and now completes the report.
Nigeria, according to the Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Women Affairs, Mrs. Monilola UDOH, developed its first national policy on rights of women in the year 2000. This was replaced by the National Gender Policy in 2006 as a result of review and integration of lessons learned from the implementation of that of the 2000. Mrs. Monilola said key lesson learned from previous reviews is the need to work from a gender perspective and with the purpose of addressing challenges. She believed the workshop could afford participating state actors as well as development partners the avenue for a robust engagement towards application of all policy solutions to gender gaps.
I urge you all to take this training seriously and ensure that gender perspective is mainstreamed into projects and programs implementation in our respective MDs for equitable national development.
Commissioners and other officials of state ministries of women affairs as well as development partners committed to swift action on issues bordering on rights and general well-being of women and children and the vulnerable group.
The initiatives that we have received from the Federal Ministry of Women Affairs and other development partners will be taken to a greater level.
I came with a well-selected team for this program, and I promise as soon as we get to the state, we are going to prepare to domesticate the document.
Let me assure you that the revised 2021 to 2026 gender policy will be used in the review of the NSCDCD gender policy in order to further mainstream gender perspective at all levels and stages of the core.
If the document is not disseminated, it's as good as it doesn't exist. So we want to encourage every one of us to please domesticate it. As you review it here, please go back to your respective states and make sure that it is disseminated.
Outcome of the workshop is to further enhance implementation of the national gender policy to promote a system in which women, girls, boys and other vulnerable groups could enjoy the same opportunities, rights and obligations in all spheres of life in the country. Rosemary Kokotega, ASO Television News.